Hey guys, it's Cecilia from Celestial.Healing.Universe, and I'll be doing your Leo September 2021 reading at this time. I just want to say thank you so much for watching, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. These videos are for entertainment purposes only, and don't forget that you can use your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for these videos. I've already released a few of these this week, so go ahead and watch those if they feel called to you. And hopefully I'll be able to finish by either today or definitely tomorrow, like this weekend. So, alright. And then don't forget that for October, I always use my Halloween tarot deck. Only use it about once a year. So, it's really cute. I like it. Alright, and for you today, I'll be using 3 new decks that I have not used before. We have 2 of Colette Baron Reed's decks. The first one, which is this one, is the Good Tarot. And then we'll have the Goddess Power Oracle deck, and then we'll have Paolo Barbieri's Fantasy Cat Oracle deck. Super cute. So, alright, let's get started. What does Leo need to know for September 2021? I see a few major arcana cards on here, so it's definitely something that needs to be happening for you at this time. Yeah, lots of major arcanas. Even the bottom of the deck was a... I'm actually going to pull that one. I wasn't going to, but I'll keep it out there. Alright, let's go over these cards then. And then we'll move on to the next decks. Alright, so just to let you guys know, I love this deck. I'm loving all of the images, the colors, all of it. For those of you who haven't worked with this deck, the earth is the pentacles, the air are the swords, the fire are the wands, and the water are the cups. And also a few of these major arcanas have a little bit different words on them, so I'll go over them as we go through the video. Alright, well, we're starting off with the Five of Earths. This is the Five of Pentacles. For some of you, you might be having a hard time with work at this time. Maybe a lot of worrying, insecurities. Maybe it's dealing like a stressful job or situation. Maybe you're trying to get a new job or finding a job, right? It's been tough the past year and a half, almost 2 years. Can't believe this year's almost gone. Alright, following this, we have the Five of Air. 5s on here, lots of 5s. So maybe that's important. 5s are usually changes, right? So changes are definitely coming towards you, which is a good thing, right? Especially when we get to the second and third row of this. So with that Five of Air, that's all about conflicts and tensions. There could be possibly like a hardship between maybe your family or your partner. Dealing with work. Maybe it's a co-worker, boss situation that's kind of at this moment in time. But stay strong. You do have the Empress on here, right? All about like a lot of beauty and feminine and working with the female form. Also for some of you, it's possible that you're pregnant. If so, congratulations, you know, but definitely work with the feminine goddesses, right? Female goddesses, that energy, that loving energy, that strength that you can get from it, right? I'm feeling drawn to the wheat that's in her hand. Definitely with coming up with Samhain, if you guys celebrate that, or Halloween, right? It's definitely a new year for us. So use that strength and power to manifest what you want and what you want to come in for this year and next year, right? The number is a 3. That's a really good number of balance, right? Mind, body, soul. So definitely a good card for you. We have the Eight of Earths after that. So definitely a lot of business related, right? Possibly things are looking up for you. Maybe you're doing something that you haven't been doing before and it's working out for you, right? You're trying to find that balance. So definitely work hard, study hard, if that's the thing. Maybe there's a new training course that you're planning on doing or starting up a new business. If so, it looks like it's going to be really good. So just keep moving forward with that. Then we have the Two of Cups, or Two of Waters in this case. Water. I love how it has the fish on here. And it's actually, you'll see like the duality from it, right? Kind of reminds me of the Two of Pentacles on here, where you're kind of balancing just because of how similar this card is, right? With that Two of Water, that's the Two of Cups. So for some of you who are looking into strengthening your relationship with someone, it doesn't have to be like a lover. It could be with just family members or just a really close friend. You'll definitely see that. For some of you, there could be with the Eight of Fire, right? The Eight of Fire, it's all about travel, change, movement. I love how there's a panda on this. I love pandas. It's very awesome. I love how awesome, like, they look really cute and funny when they roll around. But anyway, back to the card. For some of you, like, there's a lot of stuff happening, right? There's lots of movement going on. This is a chance for you to use that power of the flame, I want to say, and just roll with it, right? After that, you have the card number 20. This says the call. This is actually the judgment card, right? This is Archangel Gabriel with her trumpet, which I really like it because usually sometimes you see Gabriel as a man, right? I see Gabriel has always come to me as female, so I'm really loving this deck because of that. But anyway, number 20, good number, right? It's I don't know, I've always feel like a good number of completion, right? But this is your second chance at something. So if you haven't been doing well with your relationships, if you haven't been doing well with work, you know, or that the money coming in, it's definitely, this is your second chance to turn things around, which is really good. Following the judgment card or the call card, you have number 13, transformation. I love this card. I love this deck because of it. The transformation card is the death card in tarot, right? I love this because I didn't notice until like the third video that this popped up that she's actually, I thought she was holding flames at first or leaves or something. She's actually holding a small phoenix that's rising from her hands. So I am loving that. I'm trying to see if I can get it closer so you can see her. But this is beautiful. You know, anytime people with like the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you see the death card, you're like, oh, it's not a good card. It's actually a beautiful card. You know, it's a beautiful card of transformation and rebirth. So I'm really loving how Colette Baron Reid put this image on here. Following that, we have the Hermit card. This is a beautiful card following the Judgment and the Death card, right? Number 9, I love number 9, one of my favorite numbers. The Hermit, right? This is your chance to go within. Anything that you've been having like questions on or what ifs, this is your time to go within and actually try and solve it and try and move on, right? What's behind that hidden door? Do you have the key for it? Are you ready to unlock what is behind the door? Is what I'm getting, right? So this is a time to go within this last week for September, right? It's going to be a wild ride. I know it's almost there. It's almost, we're basically almost to the point at the end of the month. I almost said a week. End of the month for you guys. So I could see this possibly rolling into October. So definitely follow up with the October video to see if like things resonate for you guys. If they do, please let me know on the comments below. I will get to those as soon as I can. But after that Hermit card, we have the Two of Air. I think I mentioned the Two of Waters here. So we got 2 5s, 2 2s. If y'all play the lottery, possibly some numbers you might be able to choose. But the Two of Air, here's that decision, that choice that you need to make. Usually if with the Two of Swords or Two of Airs, you get the card where she's holding the 2 swords and she's blindfolded, right? I love this how it has the 2 birds on both hands. So there's still a choice to make. But I like how she's favoring more of the movement on one hand than the other, but it's still a flowing movement of balance anyway. So there is a choice that you do have to make coming up. I like how it's right after the transformation card and the Hermit. So I feel like you're going to be figuring out what your answer will be when this comes. Following that, we do have the Messenger of Air. The messengers are your knights, right? So there is a quick message coming for you. It seems that it's going to be really important. That's what it feels like for me. But it's going to be a positive thing. You will be choosing the correct answer to say, or the correct thing to do in this situation that's coming in. Or a message, maybe you're finding something out and you're like, oh, I already knew that. Or, okay, maybe that's what you're thinking on. You're waiting on a response from someone with, and it's coming in. But your last card, I love this. You have the Emperor card, right? I love that line on there. Oh, I didn't know that. It looks like a king or a knight. I didn't notice it had the body, the shape of a human, and it just had the head of a lion. I like that a lot. You see a sword on here. I think I've only pulled this once before. I love all the flowers. I love all the combining the nature with the human element, right? I just got the word taming the beast, which is weird. You would think you'd have the strength card or something. But Emperor number 4, very, very beautiful card. With that Emperor, this is all about structure, the solid foundations of something. So whatever, you're not going to be worried after this month. Like, everything's going to go smoothly. The bottom of the deck, which I usually don't pull, but they called to me, was the Chariot, another major arcana card. Number 7. This is all about movement, right? We had another movement card. So if movement is your thing, maybe you're doing yoga, you're working out again, which is awesome. For some of you, you guys might have had, maybe you got a new car or you're expecting a new car. For others, make sure you always do your checkups on your cars. Sometimes with the Chariot, it could be sometimes issues with cars. So just watch out for that. Always do your inspections and oil changes and things like that. Don't want to get stuck on the road. Anyway, but I'm loving this card. I love how it's a duality, right, of the light and the dark. And she doesn't look like, she just looks really regal. I think that's how you say it. On this Chariot, right? It's like she's accepting the movement. She's accepting the changes that are coming. So I like that a lot for you guys. See if I can put it in here. There we go. Alright. Next deck. Let's see what goddesses you can work with this month going into October. Oh, I love this. Goddess Oshun, I think. Generosity number 40. I love how calming and peaceful she looks. She looks like she has feathers on her head. She looks like she might be maybe like Native American. Possibly. I'm not sure. I don't actually know who this goddess is. But I like those lemons on the top. Looks like there's some good harvest, which kind of goes in with the whole reading of good news, of prosperity coming in for you guys. Ooh, as I said, African American, right? We have, not African American, Native American, sorry. The white buffalo calf woman. Reverence. I love this. Number 50. Oh, I like how there's like a tobacco pipe on there. I did not notice that before. And the smoke. For some of you, if you guys like to look at images when you're like saging or lighting something up, try and see if you can figure out like what you get with that smoke of clearing energies, Your last one, Bridget. I like her. I like her a lot. It says Creative Spark, number 8. Bridget is a really good goddess to work with, especially coming with this fall and Maybon and all that coming in. And that I'm surprised, like, not really surprised, because we did have wheat. I think it was here. Kind of reminds me of the Empress card, all the prosperity coming in. Alright. And our last deck. We have Winter. The delicate feeling of night. I love this so much. Possibly good things coming for you this winter, or close to it, which is great. I feel like if you started a new business, I think by wintertime it's gonna be booming, which is really, really good. love this one so much. The meeting card, number 9. If you guys can't see, this is actually a fairy right at the tip of the teapot. So I love that so much. Could be possibly meeting new people. Either also like meeting people at your job. Maybe it's relationship-wise. For some of you, I'm getting a business meeting. Maybe that's that message you're getting that's coming in. And Leo, your last card is running. Interesting. Number 12. This is beautiful. For this card, what I'm not getting that you're running away from someone or something. I'm getting that you feel like there's not enough time to do things. Right? Especially with that clock being there. It's like you're going and going and going, and you're like, oh my god, when am I going to do all these things? But there's always enough time, right? What is time? Personally, I'm always like, what day is it? Or like when I'm writing stuff down, I write down that it's like the 15th, but it's actually the 13th. So it's always really weird when I turn papers in. Anyway. But yeah. So Leo, this was an amazing reading. I love this for you. I hope this resonated. Please let me know if it does in the comments below. New stuff is coming. I know I usually have my Reiki readings or my Reiki sessions and my tarot and oracle card readings for you, but hopefully end of October, I'll also be introducing Reiki healings with light language included into it, and also past life regression sessions. So things are being awesome. They're looking up. Like, I'm super excited for this. So I will let you guys know when I'm starting those sessions. The link should be in the description page to my tree link thing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll catch you guys next video.